5 warning signs that an elderly person may be nearing the end of life.
Has someone you love started showing small but unusual changes over the past year? Many people think that when an elderly person passes, it happens suddenly, like the flip of a switch. But in truth, the body often begins sending quiet, subtle signals months, sometimes even a year, before the final transition. These signs are easy to miss. They seem harmless or get brushed off as just old age. But for families, those small clues, if recognized in time, can be the key to preparing emotionally, practically, and spiritually. In this video, we'll explore 5 important signs that may appear up to a year before an elderly person passes away. These signs are not meant to cause fear. They are shared to bring understanding, compassion, and the power to be present in life's most meaningful moments. Please stay with us to the end. Recognizing these signs early can help you bring peace, comfort, and dignity to someone you love. Sign number 1. Significant, unexplained weight loss. One of the earliest and most visible warning signs is unintentional weight loss. At first, it may not seem serious. Maybe their clothes look looser. A belt suddenly needs tightening. Or they start picking at meals instead of finishing them. You might think, they're just eating less. Or, their appetite's changing. That's normal with age. But when someone begins losing weight without trying, it can mean that their body is no longer absorbing nutrients properly. Muscle mass is decreasing, and their metabolism is slowing down. As we age, some degree of weight loss is expected. But when it's rapid, consistent, or paired with weakness, it's often a sign that the body is no longer functioning as it once did. The digestive system might not be breaking down food efficiently. Protein isn't being processed properly, which leads to muscle loss, not just fat. And this matters deeply. Muscle loss increases the risk of falls. It weakens the immune system. It reduces the body's ability to heal. Even simple illnesses become dangerous. This type of weight loss can also be linked to underlying conditions like cancer, heart failure, kidney disease, or advanced dementia. Even depression, which often goes undiagnosed in seniors, can lead to reduced appetite and rapid decline. Families usually try to help by offering more food or protein shakes, but sometimes it's not about nutrition anymore. The body is beginning a natural shutdown, and forcing food may cause more discomfort than good. At this stage, the goal is comfort, not correction. Soft, easy-to-swallow foods. Hydration. Small meals given with love and without pressure. If someone close to you is losing weight and becoming weaker, don't ignore it. It may be the body's way of saying, "I'm getting ready." Sign number 2. Deep fatigue and weakness. That doesn't go away. The next sign is often one of the most visible and heartbreaking, a growing, persistent fatigue. This isn't the same as feeling tired after a long day. It's a deep, physical exhaustion that doesn't go away with rest. Tasks that were once simple, getting out of bed, taking a shower, walking to the kitchen, now feel like climbing a mountain. This level of fatigue happens because the body is conserving its energy. As the heart weakens and organ systems slow down, blood flow decreases. Muscles receive less oxygen. The body shifts its focus from activity to survival. Elderly individuals may start sleeping much more, 12, even 14 hours a day. And yet they still feel tired. They may stop engaging in hobbies or conversations, not because they don't care, but because they don't have the energy. Emotionally, this can be devastating. A once independent parent may feel embarrassed. A proud grandparent might withdraw because they can no longer keep up with their grandchildren. This can create a cycle of isolation. Less activity leads to more weakness, which leads to even less engagement. As families, we might want to push them. You need to stay active. But when someone is in this stage, pushing doesn't help. What helps is patience, gentle support, allowing them to rest, letting go of expectations, and focusing instead on presence, comfort, and love. Signs are 3. Cognitive confusion and emotional withdrawal. One of the most painful transitions families experience is when someone's mind begins to change, and the person you knew starts to feel distant. Cognitive changes are common in aging, but when they accelerate or appear in someone who's never had memory issues, it can be a sign that the brain isn't getting the oxygen and nutrients it needs. You might notice forgetting names or faces they've known for years, struggling to follow conversations, getting confused about time or place, repeating the same stories or questions. Moments of lucidity follow.
Moments of lucidity followed by deep confusion. These are more than senior moments. They are the brain's way of preparing to shut down. Emotional withdrawal also happens. Your loved one may stop talking as much, or simply sit in silence. They may seem less interested in what's happening around them. Crowds or noise may overwhelm them. It's not that they don't care, it's that their brain is shifting inward. Mood changes are common too. Some become irritable or anxious. Others appear calm and detached. It can feel like you're losing them before they're actually gone. But remember, even when words fade, your presence still matters. Speak gently. Use soft touch. Sit in silence together. You don't need to fix the confusion, just be there. That's the greatest comfort you can give. Sign number 4, frequent infections and slower healing. Another key sign is that the body stops being able to defend itself. The immune system weakens, and suddenly your loved one is catching every cold, every flu, every UTI. What used to be minor illnesses now take weeks to recover from or don't heal at all. Even small wounds or bruises take much longer to heal. Pressure sores may develop. Oral infections may go unnoticed. These are all signs that the body's healing systems are shutting down. Even antibiotics become less effective. The body doesn't respond like it used to. And sometimes, the symptoms of infection in seniors are different. Instead of fever, they may just seem more tired, more confused, less hungry. Families often miss these signs, thinking it's just another off day. But frequent infections, especially if paired with weight loss or fatigue, are a powerful signal. At this point, the goal may shift from treating aggressively to supporting gently. That means prioritizing cleanliness, managing skin care, keeping them hydrated, keeping the environment calm and stress-free. Every effort should be about preserving dignity, reducing discomfort, and allowing peace. Sign number 5, changes in breathing and circulation. Perhaps the clearest sign that the body is nearing its final months is when breathing patterns and circulation begin to change. You may hear slower, more shallow breaths, or irregular breathing that comes and goes in waves. Some people develop a breathing pattern called Cheyne-Stokes respiration, alternating deep breaths with long pauses. These breathing changes are often accompanied by cold hands and feet, pale or bluish skin, and lower body temperature, especially around the fingers, toes, nose, and ears. This happens because the heart is no longer pumping strongly, and the body is prioritizing blood flow to the most vital organs. They may also become short of breath with even small movements, such as talking or sitting up. Some begin to sleep sitting up because lying flat becomes uncomfortable. Family members often panic when these symptoms begin. But in many cases, this is a natural and expected process. There's no need to rush to fix what's happening. Instead, the focus shifts to comfort care. Cool, calm rooms. Gentle fans or humidifiers. Sips of water. Pillows to ease breathing. Soft music. Reassuring words. This is the time to stay close. To hold a hand. To simply be there, offering peace over panic. Final thoughts: the power of being present. Now that we've explored these 5 signs, let's take a moment to reflect. Significant, unintentional weight loss. Deep fatigue that doesn't go away. Cognitive confusion and emotional withdrawal. Frequent infections and slow healing. Noticeable changes in breathing and circulation. These are not signs to fear, they are signs to understand. When you recognize them early, you can stop pushing for more time and start embracing the time you have. This is your chance to have that long conversation you've been putting off. Share laughter, even if it's just a memory. Hold their hand and say, "I love you." Let them know they are seen, heard, and valued. No one wants to think about death. But when you shift your mindset from fighting to accompanying, you open the door to something truly beautiful, a peaceful goodbye. Closing message. If you've stayed with us until now, thank you. You are clearly someone who cares deeply. Leave a comment below with something you learned today or a way you plan to support your loved one better. Your words may comfort others walking the same road. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and tap the bell for more insights like this. Together, we can support one another in bringing dignity, compassion, and peace to the people who mean the most to us. Until next time, be kind, stay strong, and never forget, even in the quietest moments, love is still speaking.